2月16号大年初一，英国伦敦迎来了神韵纽约艺术团的第一场演出，吸引了文艺、体育和政治各界精英前来观赏。著名的英国演员 Martin Freeman 也是其中之一。他们赞叹神韵艺术家的精湛技艺，将观众带入美丽神奇的世界。
It was lovely. It was really skillful. I love the colour. I love the music. I love the musical recitals as well. They're amazing skills, yeah. I imagine they would have had to start that stuff very early on in life, yeah.
同样惊叹于神韵高超舞技的，还有伦敦体操协会主席 Mike Swallow。他陶醉于神韵带来的美妙体验。
It's a calming effect on you. That's what's good about it.
I feel as if you're in a place which is beautiful and you don't have to have the outside world looking in at you. You're there in it.
神韵全方位的舞台美学效果，也让伦敦的商界精英赞叹不已。
What I particularly liked about it is there's lots of little pieces, vignettes that all link together, that give you a feeling of a whole experience of time, which you can't capture normally in one production.
I think there's a lot of lost art in Chinese dance form, and I think it should be a worldwide thing. And it's a shame, like they said, about not being in China.
神韵保存传统，弘扬文化，政界人士深感佩服。
It was breathtaking at times. It was absolutely wonderful. I've never quite seen anything like it in my life. I mean, the energy up there and the dedication that they must have to be able to do that.
美国神韵纽约艺术团在英国伦敦的演出未演先轰动，从原本的10场增加到14场，所有的票在1周前就全部售罄。今天晚上的首场演出吸引了众多的社会名流慕名前来，他们纷纷赞叹神韵是一场顶级的艺术飨宴。我们将在未来几天继续为您带来演出的盛况。新唐人记者梁东、史蒂芬，英国伦敦报道。
2月16号晚间，美国神韵纽约艺术团在伦敦多米尼恩剧院拉开了英国巡回演出的序幕。电台主持人斯科特·特拉维斯曾担任戏剧和影视助理制片人，还创立了自己的网络电台。今年已经是第3度观赏演出的特拉维斯表示，他对神韵演出的内涵深受触动。
The colors in Shenyun are phenomenal. The costumes are beautiful. As I say, the way they glide across the floor, the material, it's not just thrown together, it's meticulous. And what you see on the stage is a team of people that work in unison. There's no ego, there's no grandeur. It gives you a chance to stop and reflect on yourself.
身为电台主持人，斯科特·特拉维斯每天都仰赖现代科技和观众互动，但神韵的节目让他反思这对人的影响。
Especially, I noticed in the show tonight that they had at the end all the kids on the iPads and the laptops, and this is what I'm talking about. We live in a communication technology, but we communicate less person to person, but a hell of a lot more device to device.
特拉维斯表示，神韵演出最触动他的是背后蕴含的深刻意义。
We've lost the key things that is being human, and that is the truth, honesty, and compassion. There is that underlying message, and I hope that people go away and question what that message is and find out and do something about it.
最后，特拉维斯向所有人推荐神韵演出。
Put it on your bucket list. It's one of them things that you need to do.
新唐人记者梁东、史蒂芬，英国伦敦报道。
I'm just blown away by the dancers, by how incredibly precise the movements are in the sort of the very traditional Chinese, but the athleticism as well is just amazing. I mean, the stamina those dancers must have, I just can't imagine.
They were so elegant. Absolutely. It was as if they were on wheels. They just glided onto the stage. It was breathtaking at times. It was absolutely wonderful. I've never quite seen anything like it in my life. It was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Everything was so effortless. Every movement was so effortless. It was absolutely amazing. And the music as well was wonderful. You know, completely different to music that you hear when you go to a show. So that was great. I mean, the whole evening was just a special experience. Absolutely special experience for us.
热衷于教育和环保的巴奈特市副市长杜申斯基认为，神韵以歌舞展现的传统，代表了一个民族的精神。
These skills and these traditions and the culture that comes from your beliefs and your philosophy is so deep in any country in its culture that it's part of you, you know, and the dance and the music and the singing is who you are, and that's got to be kept for the next generation.
他们都表示要向朋友推荐神韵。
It's too big to just explain in words. You know, it's an experience. It's, you know, and you have to go. That's it.
I would say if you want the best evening of your life, please go and see it because it is absolutely wonderful. I've never quite seen anything like it. I've been to quite a few shows, but that has really been the best one I've ever been to.
新唐人伦敦记者站报道。
It was lovely. It was really skillful. I love the colour. I love the music. I love the musical recitals as well.
马丁·弗里曼觉得神韵节目中所讲的故事很新鲜有趣。
It was lovely, yeah. I mean, I wasn't familiar with all this. I was familiar with the monkey. I knew that story because that was a big television program here when I was growing up. So I knew about Monkey and Pigsy. But yeah, the others were new to me, and so I like hearing those stories. Yeah, and they were told very well. Yeah.
马丁·弗里曼是华人观众熟悉的演员，他在《神探夏洛克》中沉稳睿智的表演与聪明自负的整幅相得益彰。他扮演的哈比人比尔博也深入人心。作为演员，弗里曼也在吸收观摩不同门类的艺术。他对神韵舞蹈演员的技巧印象深刻。
It was really lovely. It was like I like seeing people do things that I can't do, and everyone on that stage could do things that I couldn't do. So yeah, I was very impressed.
他从神韵艺术家的表演认识了中国古典舞的美妙。
Well, just watching professional dancers is always amazing, and watching professional dancers from a background that I'm not familiar with, like, you know, classical Chinese dance. I'm not very familiar with that, so it was lovely to see that skill on show. Yeah, it was very beautiful. Yeah, I'll tell people it was really good. I'll say it was really good. I'll say it was really good. And the performers were amazing, and the stories were great. It was very colourful, and the music was fantastic. Yeah, I would say all of that. Yeah.
新唐人英国记者站报道。
再来关注2月17日，美国神韵纽约艺术团在伦敦多米尼恩剧院进行了第2场演出。在欣赏过这场视觉飨宴之后，伦敦企业界精英人士表示，神韵让他们了解了真正的中华文化。
Absolutely wonderful. It was not what I expected at all. I didn't expect that it would be scenes from the history of China and from its myths and stories. Absolutely wonderful.
Beautiful performance, beautiful colours, very light dancing. It's lovely. It's entrancing. Yes.
Oh, the music was amazing. The dancers were fantastic. I really enjoyed the costumes, particularly with the flowing sleeves. That was just amazing to watch that and how that all just sort of blended together. It was very good. And the film projection behind it, that was just amazing how they captured the movements and everything else. It was very, very good.
有观众表示，舞台上呈现的民族舞和小舞剧，让他们对中华文化有了更深入的了解。
Very interesting indeed, and very culturally diverse, demonstrating the different parts of China and how the different peoples within China are very, very different.
It was just bringing the culture of sort of China and the religious aspect and the history. It was just sort of encapsulated everything that was something special about China, I feel.
神韵演出展现的丰富内涵也让观众感动。
It's a bit like a fairy tale. There are lots of lovely ideas and themes running through it, and it's very beautiful to watch, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
新唐人记者梁东、史蒂芬，英国伦敦报道。
大卫·赫利是英国肯特郡格雷夫森德市副市长。在观看了神韵演出之后，他表示这是一生中看过的最好的演出。他向神韵艺术总监表示祝贺，还特意买票给孙辈们作为生日礼物。
I've never seen anything like it before in my life, and my grandchildren will be coming next week to see it. It's a birthday present from me to them.
神韵艺术家的中国古典舞表演，栩栩如生的动态天幕，还有中西方合璧的交响音乐，让英国肯特郡格雷夫森德市副市长大卫·赫利惊叹不已。他向神韵艺术总监表示祝贺。
It's a total environment. The music is together with the dancing, is together with the colours, is together with the music, and everybody looks as though they are totally involved in it. It's a wonderful performance, and I congratulate the director for putting on such a production.
赫利建议人们都来观看神韵。
They must come and see it. They must, because if they don't see it, it will be a great regret. Because I will be telling them that it's a wonderful thing.
新唐人英国记者站伦敦报道。
Spectacular. I'd say they work extremely hard. I can't imagine how much hard work has actually gone into this production. The rehearsals must be painful, endlessly painful.
拥有自己舞蹈团队的专业舞蹈演员艾略特·特里安，经常在伦敦西区表演，也曾在德国与荷兰等地的芭蕾舞团跳舞。伦敦西区是世界2大戏剧中心之一，与纽约百老汇齐名。看演出向来挑剔的特里安对神韵赞叹不已。
The choreography, everything on cue, everything on point, and I can be quite a nasty person when I watch performances, and I take notes, and I can be quite critical and negative. And I thought it was wonderful. I was really analysing the choreography, analysing the dancers. They look beautiful. The guys have just got great bodies. The women have got great bodies. The choreography's good. The costume's good. What can I say? Yeah, I'd come and see it again.
I thought it was amazing. Very tight show. Everything's perfect. Like choreography was amazing. All the dancers technical, just amazing techniques. I can see they were from like best dancers from the world. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
来自日本的瑞福吉，现在在伦敦做专业舞蹈演员，从事爵士舞、现代舞等商业舞蹈演出和编舞工作。
I mean, this choreography just genius. That's all I can say, really. Just tight. Everything was tight. Formations, everything, all the movement changes and everything, just perfect.
新唐人英国记者站报道。
Oh, wonderful. I think the athleticism is amazing, and the beauty of movement. It's a joy to behold. It's an astonishing art, and I hope it will be maintained for many years to come.
艾伦·马歇尔先生退休前是教师培训首席检察长、资深公务员，负责督察英格兰的中小学校和学院。他感到神韵呈现的古老艺术和价值与当代社会有紧密的联系。
It would be great to show this sort of thing in schools, I would think. I hope that they'll be affected by the stories that are there and see both the subtlety of today and also the historical perspective as well.
I thought it was beautiful. I thought the whole thing was very beautiful and very exquisite in a way, because it was sort of sublime. It was sublime because there were so many, it was quite magical in lots of ways.
安妮塔斯·郭尔为学校艺术部主任，她用专业的眼光看出了神韵舞蹈演员们的一举一动都不简单。
But they have it's ordinary movement, but their feet. I noticed their feet when they were doing it. How beautiful, and the jumps were fantastic. And I love the sort of lightness of the movement, and then the tumbling and everything, and the expressions.
新唐人英国记者站报道。
周日是神韵纽约艺术团在伦敦的第3天演出。英国内政部顾问、大英帝国骑士勋章获得者 George Hosking 也前来观赏。他表示，观神韵得到内在的精神提升，感受独特。
I feel uplifted by the whole experience. It was quite special, quite wonderful.
George Hosking 是慈善组织 Wave Trust 创办人和首席执行官。由于在制止暴力犯罪方面做出了突出的贡献，获得大英帝国骑士勋章。神韵演出中的女高音独唱深深打动了 George Hosking.
I found the music extremely melodious, extremely affecting as one was listening to it. One sensed the combination of a tradition which has lasted for thousands of years and yet is still relevant today, and it's wonderful to see that not having been lost.
George Hosking 对神韵演出中传递的真善忍精神内涵深有感触。
I love the philosophy that Falun Gong is promoting, the truthfulness, compassion, tolerance, of course. These are all wonderful qualities, and to see that expressed in art is quite an experience. This evening was an example of something which can provide that inner strength that uplifts in a way which I find very moving and very wonderful. And I would like to thank the participants, the actors, the actresses, those who created the show for making something so wonderful for everyone to share.
新唐人英国记者站报道。